Guys, I just had some risasi. So there are thieves who, in this car road, I'll show you how the road looks like. On this car road, there are some vags in quote because they're just boys. So what they do is, she come on, did you hear gunshots? Hi, you well? I know my hair is looking terrible, guys. You guys are lucky if you can see me with my hair looking like this. You are the real gangsters, guys. You are my gang. If I'm able to come to you guys looking like this, you are the special ones. How guys, how you doing? How is everything? So I decided to give you a story time. I am here. Which road is this, guys? I don't know. I don't know roads in Nairobi, by the way. I'm that person who, if you want to talk about a place in Nairobi, don't tell me at least you go through Moi Avenue. I know Moi Avenue. I know Moi Avenue. I know Kenyatta Avenue. I know just the major ones, Koinange. But don't come to me like, hey, at least what road? Oginga Odiga Road. Where is that? Like literally I don't know that, but thank God for Google Maps. Nowadays you can go around town as you wish. So I'm on the road. It's around 6. It's headed to 6 p.m. It's on a Thursday. I want to thank you guys because you've watched my videos, and I'm really grateful for everyone who comes back, everyone who tells people, go and watch that girl, and everybody who just who watches my channel for it. Like, you watch because you love my content. You're the real deal. Anyway, let me stop fabbling around. So let's have a story time. I've lost 3 phones in Nairobi town. 3 phones in my entire life. I have lost 5 phones. 5, yes. 2 in campus and 3 after campus. Let me tell you guys, I think Nairobi, you car too easy waiting for Fridah, like, girl, you're here, we are here to snatch your phone. So the other day I was walking, headed to TRM, and I was trying to vlog, and there's this guy who was just following me nyuma hivi chini. I wish I took that video, and then he just clicked me. I had Miss Trudy talking of sijui her phone was snatched from the car, sijui what was taken. Even now as I'm vlogging, I'm just ensuring that all the doors are closed, like locked, because people from outside would see your phone and they're like, this is what you're doing, just gonna snatch. So I had Miss Trudy talk of how her phone was taken. There's someone else who also talked about that, a YouTuber. So I realized, hey, you have to be very careful in Nairobi. Now for me then, I wasn't a YouTuber. It's not like I was vlogging when they were taking my phones. Imagine, no. But I've lost 3 phones. So the first phone, I remember those days when Ngara has these very guys, I just had some risasi. So there are thieves who, in this car road, I'll show you how the road looks like. On this car road, there are some vags in quote because they're just boys. So what they do is, she come on, did you hear gunshots? This is what happens when you live in Isilando, guys. Gunshots can just happen anytime, anywhere. So there are 2 guys around here, 2 boys. I would call them boys because they don't have any weapons. So what they do is, there's a lot of jam on this road. So what they do is, when you're gari inapita hivi, they go up like lorries, and then they get things from the lorry and they drop them, and then they just walk. So that's basically what happens. So I think the cops have actually noted that. I was talking to my sister a few minutes ago before I came back to record this, and she just told me that wamezoea, like that's what they do. So kwa lorry, most people just cover your lorry and you're on the front seat and you're just moving. So they get in, it doesn't matter whatever is inside. Kama umebeba chakula wana drop, then they go with it. Kama umebeba, if you have tires, your own tires in the car, they'll drop them and just go and sell. So I think maskari my time, some civilian policemen, everyone is doing, guys, look at this. Everyone is just trying to, because gunshots were around that place there. So everyone is like, they're shocked. Look at how guys are staring. I don't know what's up with my phone. Look at how guys are staring. Like they're just not believing. It's just gunshots, and there were like 3 or 4 gunshots. So wameshikwa, some boys, they're seated somewhere. I can't go record because I'm actually scared of this place. So I actually feel, but then we need to respect cops, my friend. We need to respect cops. I'm imagining my sister is working here and such things are happening. Man, we just need to respect cops, guys. So, Maureen, good job. Good job. Any cop out there, you're doing an amazing job, guys. This story is going to continue here at this very moment because after all those gunshots, guys, I left and went to talk with my sister at some point. And coming back to the car, it was already dark, so I just could film. I tried filming and it was not really looking good, so I decided, hey, let's do this right here when I'm looking cute. Anyway, now my first phone, which is the phone I lost in Nairobi. I was walking to Ngara. I know you guys know where Ngara is. You know what happens in Ngara. We have all kind of stuff, all kind of clothes, all kind of shoes. So then I was this impasse buy. I was this person who like, oh, they have dresses for 200 bob. I go buy. So I was like, let me go and shop in Ngara. And I went there. And I was carrying this handbag that had a side pocket, and that is where my phone was. So I was walking, and you know, Ngara is full of people like munafinyana, all of you, you know, trying to shop and all that. And I remember feeling, something is off, but I'm like, we are many here, so you know, just assuming. And in the process, nilisikia too much, you know, too much. Someone is just so much on my case, but now you can't even tell what they are doing because all of you are just stuck there. And I didn't feel anything. I remember I was buying gym outfits. I bought them, bought a few dresses, and on my way back, went back, got to a matatu and sat down. And you know, when you sit in a matatu, the next thing is you want to get your phone and maybe chat or see who called you and all that, because when you're in that harakati in town, you really pick calls. So I tried looking for my phone and there was nothing, guys. Literally, there was nothing. And I was like, what? Have you ever looked for something like you're very sure this is why you kept it, but now you're like, okay, why? What is happening? I can't see it. I looked for it and it was not there. And that is when now it clicked me. That moment I was feeling like someone is so much onto, you know, me. That is when they picked my phone, guys. And I remember it was a Samsung. I've always used Samsung until recently. So Samsung gone, fast phone. I was heartbroken. I remember telling my sister and they were like, wow, pole. Now the second time, I said like 3 phones in Nairobi. I just realized that the second phone was stolen in Mombasa. So I had gone for a vacation with my then boyfriend, and we were living in an Airbnb. So he left and I was supposed to go there and pick something, and I took a tuk-tuk. I think I was going for mkwaju or something, you know, those mkwajus in Coast. So I got into a tuk-tuk, and somehow I was carrying other things. I was carrying a phone, I was carrying a kibeti, and normally I used to put, that phone was very slim, so I used to put that phone inside my kibeti. So for some reason I think I forgot. So I was carrying my phone, my kibeti, keys, I don't know what else. But I remember when I lighted the tuk-tuk and ikaenda is when I realized, oh shit, I don't have my phone. So my phone dropped inside that tuk-tuk. So I found some guys there and was like, hey, can I use your phone? So I called and my phone was ringing, and actually someone picked and was like, hey, I left my phone there. So they were like, oh, tuko side za Congo Air, so kuja Congo Air, utakuja unipate. So my phone was at 2% at that moment. So nikachukua pikipiki. I remember I paid 300 and something bob to go to Congo Air, guys, to just go pick my phone. And when I got there, I tried calling my phone. It was off. So at some point I felt like this was a genuine guy, because he was like, come and pick it at Congo Air, and I was like, this is a genuine guy. But the fact that the phone went on and he never bothered to put it on and reach out to me, then it means he wasn't a good guy. Or maybe he got there and guys were like, kwa nini warudisha simu wewe, warudisha watu simu, jiwekea simu yako ni yako, you know, sometimes you have a good heart, but when you meet people who are on the other side, they convince you that it's what you're doing is not right, or what you're doing is you're just being a fool. So I think that's what happened. So basically he never picked up, my phone never went on, he never put it on again, and yeah, that's how I ended up losing again a second phone. I remember calling now no, actually I waited until he was back and I was like, I lost my phone. It was like, we're not going to dwell on that, we're going to enjoy our vacation. Anyway, so I ended up losing my second phone, which got now my sisters and my family members just laughing like, chick, what's up with you and phones? Now the third one was the most annoying. Now the third one I lost it in Nairobi. So I traveled from Nakuru to Nairobi. I don't know what's up with Nairobi, guys. Like, you guys are just like waiting, like, Fridah is here, we are about to take our phone. It's annoying. So I remember this time I came from Nakuru. This time I knew I'm not gonna put my phone on a side pocket of my handbag. No, it's not happening. I'm not going to put it anywhere that anyone would reach out. Like, if you wanted to get into my phone, you have to go deep down, check my phone. And the worst of it all, it wasn't my phone. So when I lost my second phone, my boyfriend then gave me his phone. He had two, so he gave me his phone. So I knew to take good care of this phone before I can get another one. So I knew it wasn't my phone. So I was very keen and very, I would say, very careful with it, like very curious, very cautious not to lose it. And I will not even use it on a matatu, because Nairobi has become something else. Kwa matatu, if you're using your phone and someone just snatches it. So I was very, very careful with it. So I got to Nairobi, nikatoka, I used Prestige, nikatoka Prestige, so I'm going to get my matatu to Moja. Then just next to where matatus were, there's this guy who was selling kids shoes. So I saw like very beautiful shoes that I could buy for Ashley. He was selling them, I think, for 300 bob. So I was like, let me buy. So where my kibeti was inside the handbag, very far, and that's where my phone was. So nilitoa simu kwanza, then nikaangalia, nikaona kuna call, then I put it back, and then nikatoa kibeti. I paid 300 bob. Kumbe, I think there was someone, I'm just thinking because sikujaiju up to date, there was someone who saw my phone. Then when I put it back onto the handbag, I did not like lock my handbag. I just opened, because I was like now getting the shoe to get the shoe inside. And I think in the process, the guy just, whatever it is, just got the hand into my handbag and got my phone off. I really don't remember what happened. But I remember seeing my phone before I got my kibeti to pay the shoe. And I remember getting to the matatu and sitting down, and I couldn't find my phone. I was frustrated, guys. I was so mad. I was so angry. I remember going back to that guy and like, hey, naweza kuwa nimeacha simu hapa. And I knew very well that, of course, hawezi niambia even if he saw it, but that was it. So now he's getting home to my sisters and they're laughing at me. Like, they're like, what is wrong with you? Why are you so careless with phones and all that? And then I called my then boyfriend, like, I just lost your phone. He could not believe it, because these were 2 phones in a row in a duration of months. I don't know how many months, but less than a year. He was like, actually less than, very few months actually, like either 3 months or 4. He was like, no, we're not doing this. So yeah, so I ended up losing his phone and ended up with no phone. I ended up losing kabambe, and that was not good. But anyway, that was my story with Nairobi and stealing my phone. So nowadays I have to make sure that my phone has a ring. You see that thing? I've lost someone's phone. So if I was to buy a phone, I need to buy my phone and buy his phone. Anyway, that's aside, I did not pay the phone. So later on, when they broke up, I remember him calling me like, hi, I need that phone ASAP. Dear men, if you give your girlfriend, when you guys are dating, a phone or whatever it is, and they lose it, the word here is losing it, or something happens and does not exist anymore, forget about it. Why are you calling your ex to ask for a phone? Because no, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna buy another phone to now send it to my ex. I know, no. So yeah, so sorry, I lost someone's phone, but that is it. So nowadays I make sure that my phone has a ring, so when I put it there, it's very hard for me to lose it. And even snatching in Nairobi, because it's happening a lot, it definitely not gonna happen. So yeah, that's how I lost 3 phones in like 2 phones in 1 year, in like less months. The other one, I don't remember which year that was, but yeah. So Nairobi and phones and me, we tunapelekananga hivi. So nowadays I make sure I'm very careful. Don't put my phone on the side pocket and all that. I make sure I have kept it far, far, far inside my handbag, or I'm holding it and my ring is inside there, so that by the time you pull it out, you have to struggle, and all of us are gonna struggle. Anyway, let me hear in the comment section below your experience you've had with Nairobi and your phones and all that. And thank you so much for stopping by. Always speak well of yourself, and see you on the next one. Bye.